Hello everyone, today I'm doing a first impressions on these concealers right here. I picked up these for L.A Girl concealers today and I'm so excited to use these. Also today I also got my package of the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. This is the shade Celebrity Skin and I'm wearing it right now. So if you want to see my first impressions on these goodies, please stay tuned. So today I purchased 4 L.A Girl concealers. I got the shade Natural as a highlighting concealer. For concealer that is close to my skin tone, I got the shade Creamy Beige. I got a color corrector for dark circles in orange. And I picked up a contour shade, but this one is way too dark. This one is Cocoa and I meant to get Toast, but I'm gonna try it out anyways because I can't return it. Also, I'm so excited because I got the Jeffree Star lipstick today and I got the shade Celebrity Skin. Let me show you a swatch right here. So pretty. I can't wait to try this at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm gonna start by color correcting with this orange concealer. As you can see, I have like some dark circles going on over here. I do have foundation on. I didn't bring the foundation to my under eyes, so this is just bare. The first thing I noticed about the packaging, it looks cheap because it was only what, $2.95. It has a felt tip applicator and you just squeeze it. Looks, you see how it comes out like that? And it's just felt tip. This concealer is very pigmented. That's a lot of concealer, so I wouldn't go with that much concealer on my under eyes. So I'm just gonna take a little bit and just swipe it under my eyes. So I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender. I'm just gonna pounce that into my skin. So first impression, this concealer blends in pretty well. I don't feel the need to work really hard with it. I don't know if I would have used a beauty blender for this. I might have went in with like a stippling brush or something like that. So I brought the concealer everywhere that had some darkness, any gray or blue hues under my eyes. Before I go in with the concealer, I'm going to take some translucent powder. And I'm just going to set this concealer so the concealer I put over top doesn't mix in with the orange tones I have going on here. I'm not putting that much product because I don't want it to cake up. Okay, so I picked up 2 concealers like I said before. This one is Creamy Beige. This is more closer to my skin tone. It's maybe 1 shade lighter. This is about 2 to 3 shades lighter and this is the shade Natural. So I'm going to go over top with this one. It has a little bit more yellow in it. I just want to see how this works with the color correcting, and then I'll probably go over top to highlight with Natural. Just going to squeeze some out and apply that over the orange color correctors. I've never used this concealer before. I don't know how much product I should be squeezing out. As I'm squeezing the product out, it's kind of hard for me to squeeze it out. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to squeeze too hard because I don't want too much product to come out and then it go to waste. I'm just gonna pounce that into the skin. This concealer dries pretty quickly. Now I'm having trouble blending the other side, so I just spritz my beauty blender to see if it will help blend in this concealer on this side. It could also be, since I set it with some setting powder, that it's a little dry here. So it didn't conceal that much. Maybe it's because I didn't put a lot on. I'm going to go in with the Natural shade, which is a little bit lighter. But I'm only going to apply it to one side at a time since I noticed that it does dry a little bit quickly. And instead of using the beauty blender, I'm going to use a Real Techniques buffing brush. So here's with the Creamy Beige. I didn't put a lot on. You can still see some of that orange concealer, and this is with the Natural. Alright, so I went ahead and I did the other side. I've never color corrected, especially with an orange or salmon color concealer. So this is my first time, so I don't know how I did. I think I covered it pretty well. I think I just need a little bit more concealer right here on this eye. As of now, I do notice that these concealers don't crease up that much, at least on me. I do like the texture, I just don't like how they dry up pretty quickly. I would have to see how it wears for the next few hours. But for the most part, it did cover up pretty well. I can still see some of that orange peeking through, but again, it is my first time color correcting with a orange tone concealer, so that might just be on my part. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to contour my nose with this cocoa shade. It is so dark. You do not look, that is so dark, especially for my skin tone. I think this is one of the darkest concealers. And again, I picked up the wrong shade. The shade I was originally gonna pick up was like maybe 5 or 6 shades lighter than this one. I'm so mad about that, but I can't return it, so I'm gonna make it work. So let's see how. Let's see how this works out. To blend this out, I'm gonna use a e.l.f. contour brush. It's very tiny, but it is perfect for getting right here in the schnoz. So actually, if you blend it out pretty well, you can't really tell that it's too dark. Alright, so I finished my makeup off camera. I was looking in the light and it does look a little bit orange under my eyes, but again, that's probably just on my part because I've never color corrected, like I said before. But other than that, the concealers look flawless. These concealers blend out amazing and they settle into your skin amazing. I think for color correcting, I probably wouldn't go in straight from the tube with this orange concealer because it is so pigmented. I think I would kind of mix it in with a lighter concealer and make a more salmon color, almost like a peach color instead of this bright orange. I'm going to use Rimmel's Lasting Finish lip pencil in the shade Natural to line my lips. Now I finally get to try the Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin Liquid Lipstick. I have been dying to try this and the shipping was so fast. I think I ordered this the day before yesterday, so today is Thursday. I ordered this on Tuesday and it came in today, Thursday. It took 2 days to come all the way from California to Florida. And usually when I order things from California, it takes about 7 to 9 days, and this only took 2. This is my shade. Right up my alley. I love it. So that is it for my first impression. Just so you guys are aware, you have to work with these concealers a little bit quickly because they do dry fast a little bit. So I would just do one under eye at a time or whatever you're working with. I think the packaging looks a little bit cheap, but they are only $2.99. But for the price, the quality is amazing, so that, you know, doesn't really matter. I found it a little bit difficult to squeeze out the product, so I was squeezing a little bit harder. I felt that product was wasted since I was squeezing harder because product would just push right out. But for the most part, I do love the coverage of the concealer. They have a wide variety of shades. I noticed a lot of makeup companies don't really give that wide of a range as this line does. I would recommend these, as well as the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. It's already dry and it feels very lightweight and comfortable on the skin. The shade is beautiful. Celebrity Skin, gorgeous. The packaging is freaking amazing. I love this packaging so much. It's so pretty. I'm gonna be purchasing a lot more of these. The next one I want is Gemini. But it's just like the perfect nude. Like, so pretty. I love it. That is it for this first impressions. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.